But that's neither here nor there, because I'm Jules.
And I'm Jason.
And
we're not going to Phoenix together.
We
do it for Filmographies.
Mm-hmm. And on tonight's episode, we're continuing this rancid run of Phoebe Cates.
Did you say rancid?
Did I? I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We're going back to The Well.
Mm-hmm. It's a Fast Times at Ridgemont High too?
It's the prequel, actually. They're in kindergarten. No, we're talking about Lace Numero Deuce.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I was really excited for this. I know that I've said that to you. I had a good time with Lace. I know that you did not. I enjoyed myself. I got on this wavelength. It's long, but I felt like I enjoyed it far more than I did not based on length.
I enjoyed elements of it, but much like with this, for me, it's just all inundated by just unnecessary flashbacks.
This thing is...
Especially in this one, because they're recreating scenes that we saw in the first one, but they couldn't use because they had a different actor playing whatever, Dolly Blue Shoes or whatever her name is.
She was busy. She couldn't do this one.
No, she was like, good luck with that. I'm busy.
I thoroughly hate this movie.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And I wanted to let you know that if we ever do Julianne Moore, her career starts with 80s miniseries.
This feels like the Joker folie à deux of its time.
Did you watch it?
No. But I feel like this takes the stronger elements and the much earned good graces of the first miniseries and just craps all over it.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Hey, remember all that great stuff? Yeah, she's being raped.
So much.
By one of the main characters, too.
There's so much that I hate about this show. And I also wanted to warn you that if we ever do Parker Posey, there's a miniseries that comes back 3 separate times. It's supposed to be good, but she's in those too, and we would have to watch those.
Because they said the prince, when he assaults her, that was the same night
that he fucks Pagan.
When she comes back.
Yeah.
He's assaulted her friend. She's left. Clean yourself up. She gets out of there. And then Pagan comes back, and all of a sudden he's like the love-making maestro.
She's not like, why does your dick smell like vagina?
Yeah, why are you limp?
Why is it all sticky down
It's all dry. What's happening?
Oh.
No semen in there.
What kind of facts you got about
none.
This thing?
Absolutely none. I couldn't get anything about it.
You didn't look into it?
I did, and there was nothing. Oh, wait. I mean, no, I'm sorry. There's minor trivia. Couldn't get anything as far as how much it costs. The main and only real piece of trivia is that Bess Armstrong was unavailable to reprise her role as Judy Hale, and instead was replaced by Deborah Raffin.
That Deborah? As this thing went on, I was like, she's so hot.
It's funny because immediately I'm like, oh, that's not Judy Hale.
Well, the second you're like, who is this lady? Wait, what? This is supposed to be her?
Yeah.
They switched out that other newspaper guy, too. That's not the same newspaper guy that's her buddy from the first one.
I don't remember.
Okay. She had a little partner at the newspaper.
Yeah, no, I remember him, and I remember him in the movie, but I didn't recognize
they switched him out.
Okay.
Guy.
The more as the movie went on, I completely forgot whoever played her originally, her performance, and this woman took her place in my mind.
Wow.
It's such a bizarre premise.
I was so convinced that there was not a book. I thought it was a real George R.R. Martin situation where there was no Lace 2, and they just created one. And that is not what happened.
No.
There was a book.
Yeah.
Although in the book, I think it's Phoebe Cate that goes through what her mom went through. Not positive, but it sounds like she's the one that ends up a hostage.
Oh. Either way, that really doesn't make much sense.
Fucking stupid.
Why don't you just go ahead and hit me with this brilliant synopsis?
Did you write this before you watched it?
I wrote it while I was watching it.
After the Lace 2. After the success of Lace comes Lace 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage. This movie, so I started it, and the movie starts with Phoebe Cates running at a funeral for some reason. And they're like, are you going to tell us who your daddy is? And then we see some woman who we don't know already held hostage trying to escape. And I'm like, man, really throwing you in the deep end here.
Did this make it better though? Like the mystery of what's going on?
Kind of,
I feel like
because
that would make it better.
then when I realized that I started on episode 2 and I went back to episode 1, I'm like, oh, all right, now all of this makes sense.
This whole thing sucks, but I feel like disc 2 of the miniseries is maybe slightly more interesting than disc 1.
Although I still don't understand why she was jogging at that funeral.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, whatever. So the movie starts and it's like the gang's back. Judy Hale is Lily's mom, but they haven't divulged that to the world. And then all of a sudden, she does. Hey, this is my mom. Because the guy goes, y'all rolling pretty thick. What's happening?
Because they roll up into that parade and they go off the road during the astronauts parade.
I thought she told them at a premiere or a gala of some sort.
I thought it started with the
Before that,
parade.
because then Judy Hale's mom collapses.
Oh yeah, those old ladies.
Even though we don't see her collapse, it just comes back and she is collapsed. Yeah. They're like, oh, who's your dad? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And so then they're running around. I mean, the real problem with these movies is that nobody in this world can just tell somebody something.
Yeah.
They've always got to fucking break out an almanac and circle every 65th word on every 49th page to like decode some message. And then they're like, is this what it was? And they're like, yeah.
This is the problem with sequels, right? Like they tried to redo the first one, but like now let's find out who the dad is. And it's like, well, but you can't recapture that stupid ass magic of the first one.
But not even that. Like the problem with the first one is it's like, which one of you's pregnant? Well, we all are. And we're going to shoot the movie in a way that obfuscates all of this shit. It's like, just fucking be sensible adults.
Well, they weren't, Julia.
So she's got to read some diary, that draft of her dumb book she never wrote that tells her who her father is. And then Judy Hale goes to interview some general because he was like, we need the editor of Lace fucking magazine.
What's up with
like it's time or some shit?
This isn't Nam, so what is this?
They're in Thailand. I don't know why. I don't know what. And I'm pretty sure the old man, he's like a MacGuffin, right? He's not really the real guy. It's the white guy who's the real guy. And
the white guy is the last samurai.
Yeah, and he goes, hey, we need 50 grand and you can interview this guy who apparently is like hot shit. But it's like Newsweek, Time, Associated Press.
Lace.
We're going to go with Lace. You're going to be the pinup of the month.
Cracked magazine. Come interview us. Cracked magazine. That's my reference for a shitty magazine.
And even though she gives him the 50 grand and rides an elephant with the guy to their base, it becomes painfully obvious that it was all a ruse. It's not going to be an interview, and they're just going to kidnap her and let her daughter pay the ransom of $1 million.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, drats. So now Lily's freaking. She goes to Pagan, Min.
Well, because she finds out about it because those two guys bust in.
Read this, word for word. Don't divulge.
They're scary with their knives, just like being there.
Yeah, they're questionable ethnic background.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. These guys, though, like it seems slightly hard to believe that they would ship them all the way over there to be spies. Like, it sounds like they're a kind of a low rent, like, guerrilla outfit.
Yeah, it's like, where'd you come from? Namba Parbat? The fuck out of here. So now she's like, I gotta get money. She's super broke. The movie she's making looks stupid.
Why is she so broke?
Because she spends more than she earns, says that white guy.
Oh, yeah,
she goes, well, I need an advance. He goes, Lily, baby, I give you whatever. And she goes, I need $1 million.
He's like, I already have other hoes later.
No, not that guy. The director guy, or the financier of the film. And she goes, if you don't pay me, I'm just going to leave. He goes, you can't leave. You're under contract. And she kicks over her screen divider and reveals her nudity to him and leaves. Then she calls basically the bad guy from Tenet, who I think is in the first movie. Is he her pimp or something?
Oh.
He finances her shit
that
or
old
something.
Guy?
Yeah. He's at the party.
He is in the first one. I'm not sure. I don't think he's...
It's not her man who's getting the intel.
No, I think he might have like managed her for the porno films or something.
Maybe, yeah.
He wasn't a pimp.
Yeah. But she goes, I need a cold mill. And he goes, drachmas or rupees? And she goes,
American.
Oh, bitch, I got a hot blonde over here.
Yeah.
Click. She's like, fuck. And then, what? She goes to see the banking father of the guy she thinks is her father, who was the guy in the first movie who had sex with Judy Hale and then immediately was like, oh yeah, I'm going to marry some other woman.
That's such a, in this one, she's like, you could have told me before you fucked me. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. My bad. And he goes, well, no, you can't be my grandson. She's like, why? Because I'm a slut?
He had no balls.
And it turns out that he couldn't inseminate a woman, even if he wanted to.
The sack was empty. We put avocado seeds in there.
Yeah, even if he covered his dick in another man's fertile semen and had sex with her.
His dick was so rotten it would spoil it before.
And it would turn her into a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
For life.
Is that how it happens? And then all your windows are gone? You're just inside the kingdom hall with no windows?
You no longer celebrate birthdays. It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Michael Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness.
It's so sad when people are Jehovah's Witnesses.
You get a Michael Jackson.
Like, specifically their children. Like, just robbed of the joy of a birthday, Christmas, everything.
Yom Kippur.
Did you ever have any witnesses in your classes growing up? I remember this Javon girl.
No.
When I was in elementary school at Chester Park, she would have to, like, leave the classroom during, like, things.
Like the Pledge of Allegiance?
No, but like if there was like a Halloween thing happening, like giving out candy, she would have to like go away.
Just to stand in the hallway.
It's so fucked up.
Looking through the window.
Why you gotta do that?
But, so she's like, yeah, I need this money though. And he goes, I'm not going to give you anything because it ain't true. And she goes, how are you so certain? And it turns out it's because the guy can't come. But Judy Hale, she actually went to NAMM to interview him, the guy that can't come, but also to be like, here's a whole bunch of documents and pictures. You have a child with me. What do you think about that? Because he's like, I love you, Judy.
I want to be with you. I want to be with you. She's like, we have a baby together. He's
they
like,
kiss. Here's the door.
Garbage whore, get out.
Yep. I can't come, he says. And
he doesn't say it. Does he say it?
He
like, must ejaculate.
The doctor spoiled my semen with blankness. So now she's like, well, I'm in a real bind because I got to get my mama out of there. And I need this moolah. That ain't happening. So that's not my daddy. Who my daddy? And she goes to the funeral of Pagan's husband while the priest is talking about dust to dust and shit.
That shit's sad
and
when
she goes, I want answers.
Pagan's husband has that heart attack on the plane.
Yeah.
It's disturbing because, like, he's keeping it together, and she's like, oh, darling, you'll be okay. And he's like, can we help you? He's like, there's nothing you can do for a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then he fucking dies? I guess that heart tissue, like, dies when you have a heart attack if you aren't treated properly, right?
Yeah. But then Lily just comes up at his funeral, and she's like, I want answers. And the priest is like,
funeral?
Anyways, dust to dust, from earth you shall return. And they're just looking at her like, you dumb snot. What the hell? So they go, hey, blonde French lady, who's my daddy? And she goes, well, it might be this guy. And then there's a flashback. And, oh, it might be this guy. And then she just finds, like, a draft of the book that's got 3 different versions of chapter 12 in which she is assaulted.
Terrible.
But the names are changed.
But she gets... So then we gotta sit through her getting raped 3 separate fucking times in this movie.
And it happens in such rapid succession. It feels... And maybe this was the case. Maybe it wasn't. But it feels like it's like bing, bing, bing. Just like right after another.
I would like to make a joke about how I, like every other man, loves a good rape on screen. I don't.
Except,
I really
to be fair,
dislike this, yes?
The astronaut did say, if we find you, you can't say no.
Yeah, they do say that.
So, you can't be surprised that he's going to actually rape you when he says he would.
Why are they all so rapey?
I don't know. This feels like a Skulls kind of thing, that segment.
Didn't you
throws
admit
a
to
knife
never
at her.
seeing Skulls?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it?
No.
So you just keep referring to it based on...
I know what it's like to be a skull.
Yeah, and he doesn't... Is it a knife or is it like a pitchfork or what?
It's like a... And it...
It's stupid.
It's not at her, but, I mean, it's menacing. And she comes out and he goes, yeah, all right, come here now. I'm going to do you. So there's an astronaut that's a astronaut, and there's a musician who's a musician, and
he's the
prince.
Head of the orchestra.
Abdullah, who's less brown this time.
Yeah, I was really bummed about this because...
You wanted him to be darker.
No, because I like him. I like that actor. I find that he's charming and likable, and I don't like where the movie goes. I did like that they did not brown him. He is very clearly a white guy in turban without shoe polish on his face.
Yeah, I mean, they darken him slightly, but it's like respectable.
Okay.
You know?
Isn't that first one? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So she tasks Pagan and whatever blonde lady's name is to go interview 2 of the rapists, and she goes to interview the 3rd rapist to blackmail them into giving them $1 million to free their mother/friend from hostage.
But only one of them is actually a rapist, right? They didn't like all 3 rape her. Isn't it just 3 versions of the rape, but she's putting different people in there? Or did all of these men actually rape her?
I'm pretty sure they all did.
Really?
She just didn't decide on which one to use in the book.
Oh, fuck.
Because
that's horrible.
I mean, he says he didn't, but the maestro seems like he did.
But then he is a little incredulous, like, hey, servant, have you ever known me to do this stuff? He's like, no.
I've never witnessed you in the 4 years I've worked for you, sir. Now that you can afford hussies? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's sad if it's true. Because, like, the musician dude, he's such a creep when they're kids.
He's a super creep.
She
thought that was a borderline meet cute.
Yeah.
But it just kept getting more dastardly and terrifying.
Because she's like, oh, look at that poor man. He looks so miserable. And they show him, he's just like, huh?
I kind of liked him when he showed up initially because he
At
shows
the
up
party.
to start wooing the blonde French girl after her husband's been cheating on her, which I thought was funny as fuck when she comes home from overseas and her son's like, oh, Mom, you're home early. By the way, Dad has his secretary up in the bed with him. Her secretary.
Her assistant.
So when she starts going for the conductor, I was like, oh, nice. I kind of like this guy's vibe. And then I felt violated quickly, much like poor Judy
and
was.
you know, we see her pregnant on the whatever farm or whatever. She's a little jealous because the other 2 are having a good time. I kind of liked that because the first movie glossed over that, but you really would be going through an entire pregnancy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, what is it, 14, 16 months you're harboring that monster?
Yeah, whatever
18
it is.
to 3 years?
I don't even want to know.
3-year gestation period?
Yeah.
Gestation.
But so, you know, to no avail. The musician guy is like, I'm not going to give you any money. And she goes, well, Lily's going to go to the press in like whatever amount of time, pretty soon. And,
we need it by Saturday by midnight.
And the astronaut guy who Lily, she's like, oh, you want to fuck me? He's like, yeah. She's like, I think they call it incest.
Nice, because I'm your daughter.
Yeah, and he goes, oh, I'm going to leave. And she goes, no, you going to give me that money? He's like, I don't really want to do that. And then Pagan.
Why wouldn't an astronaut just have like $1 million sitting around?
They don't have any money.
If he had any money, that $1 million would be every cent he had.
Yeah, those guys don't get money.
No.
It's like
the joy of being in space is it's being paid in exposure.
Yeah, maybe you get a deal to wear, you know, a Rolex in a ad or some shit, but that's it. Maybe you write a dumb sci-fi novel, but and then Pagan has to go confront her prince, who still wants to be with her.
Immediately after her husband dies, he's like, oh, that's too bad. Come to me.
And in front of his wife. Mm-hmm. She's like, look, did you rape my friend? And he goes, you know, it's kind of a crime to do that.
But this isn't how I remember it going. He's like deeply offended she would ever say that.
Oh, at first, yeah. But then he's like, it's a crime. But then she runs away, and then he comes into her room.
This is the only point in the movie I skipped 8 minutes ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
When she's crying. And he comes in and he grabs her hand, and he goes, my wife and my son will be leaving tomorrow. And she's like, oh, awesome. And he goes, I would appreciate it if you were gone. First thing.
I need you out of here.
She's like, oh.
God, their relationship is so weird.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for her, the racism of being forced out initially when she's clearly the love of his life.
Right.
And
then
now he doesn't acknowledge her properly when she comes looking for money for a charity in the first movie.
Yeah. Because of
now
Lily.
he's like, give me that pussy, I love you forever.
But then he also probably violated her friend. On the same night that they consummated their love, she had rape dick in her.
Yeah.
You know? You know what that does to a
double
person?
dipping. What does it do?
I don't know. He gets her the hell out of there. But this is stupid because the whole time Judy Hale is being kidnapped, she's falling in love with her napper. And she could have ran away and left him to maybe be injured. But instead she's like, I'm over here. And he's injured. And then he saves her and he goes, look, they really will kill you, though, if I don't get that money.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck you, but I'm going to continue to call you Mrs. Hale.
And she's like, Judy.
You fucked me.
My name is Judy.
Coming inside of me is a promise.
Yes, you made that promise.
And you better keep it.
You've been inside me.
Julie.
I swallowed your cum. That means something.
And, or otherwise, crash this car. I die. You get a monster face.
So then, all of a sudden, out of the thin blue air, Alfred from the Batman movies drops off $1 million with.
Is that Alfred from the Batman movies? I thought that was the old guy that worked for the conductor. It's not. It's just another old guy.
He's just a motherfucker.
Another fop.
Because it really was the prince, Abdallah, right? We assume that's what happened?
That is absolutely what happened.
Okay. And then she
says because Pagan was madly in love with him. I could never say anything about it.
Oh, sure that. And so she's about to go divulge that info, and she looks at Pagan, who's like, I still love him. And he's up there. And she goes, oh, yeah, my father was Prescott Algorith.
Yep.
And he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
They said the tagline for this was, which one of you bastards is my father?
I wish it was, which one of you bitches is my father?
Because right when she approaches them bitches, she throws the manuscript down, and she's like, are you going to help me find which one of these bastards is my father?
Yeah.
So it's not really verbatim, but... And so, everybody's like, well, this is stupid. We don't even know who that is, and he's dead. There's no salaciousness here.
This bitch is broke, and she's still holding press conferences.
And she ships the money via riverboat to the guy, and he gets it, and then he lets Judy Hale go.
And he's like, but I do love you.
She's like,
She's
I don't care.
Fuck you.
Oh, no, you know what's funny?
You were going to kill me.
When she's talking to the guy who can't come, and he's professing his love for her, and she's like, well, what about, your wife and shit? And he's like, they'll just have to settle. And Judy goes to him, she goes, what will you settle for? And he goes, you. Which...
That's what I like to hear.
It's not that romantic when you think for a brief second about it. So then the movie's over.
She has no accent in this movie.
She does, but it's
she
not a lot of effort.
She dropped it.
I can hear it.
No. She got rid of it.
I can hear
She's
that
doing Phoebe Cate's voice.
Broken Estonia.
From what I
jutting.
What I read, she was embarrassed about how bad it was in the first one. I hate this movie. I couldn't. It's so fucking boring. It's so stupid. It's so boring. The hostage plot, the switching out of the mom, the lack of the accents, the excessive amount of rape.
Yeah, what's the point of the hostage
fuck
plot?
This movie.
It doesn't need to be there.
It's a conflict where they all
should
have
just been dead.
Work together. That would have been
I watched
cool.
almost the entire first one on 2x speed, and the final hour of the second one on like 1.5.
That 8 minutes that I skipped ahead was like the most satisfying feeling in the world.
Yeah.
And the problem was I went from like 23 minutes to 15 minutes, and I was like, I can't skip anymore.
Did they try to do an abortion?
I don't know.
They were like, drink this and then get into this hot water. And then they go into the steamy room and you just hear it going, ah!
I hate this movie.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. I remember reading that somebody was like, this one's trash. The first one's wonderful and this one's trash. It could not be farther from the original product. It's fucking, it doesn't even look nice, Like, I feel like that first one, I felt like it was on location. It was fancy. I bought those girls even though they're in their early 30s. Like, they were convincing. This one, it all just felt like it was play acting, trying to do the first one again.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And it just, like, who cares? Like, it just didn't need it. She found her mother. That what was important. As far as we knew, she only had sex with that banker guy. So why do we need anything more than that?
Well, everybody's raping her and dumping loads. Who knows who it is?
Yeah.
They don't have DNA tests. But of course, it's the guy with the jet black hair.
Yeah. So is she a princess then?
No, 'cause she's illegitimate.
If he accepted her?
This movie, I am going to give this movie a wicked bored 3. And I feel like that's a rough thing to do, but for you to be over 3 hours long and to be such shitty garbage,
You know, it's kind of creepy when you think about it. When she's having dinner with Judy Hale, Judy Hale's mother and father, he goes, you know, I saw one of your movies.
Yeah.
And you know...
He's jacking off to his granddaughter? Yeah.
Yeah. Because the mom's like, when did you see that?
I went to a theater and me and
Cincinnati.
several other men masturbated and ejaculated in a little room.
Mm-hmm. I would give it a 3 is fine. I mean, I would give it a 2, but it's 3 hours long. So I will give it a 3.
3 for 3?
Temerity's sake, yeah. Phoebe Cates, what do you give her?
Fuck, man, I don't like a fucking 5. I don't. I feel like she's nothing in this. I don't care about her. It's stupid.
Yeah, like as silly and crazy as the first one was and got.
You wanted to know who her mom was, right?
I did. And
Did you feel for her a little bit too?
Yeah, but she was like so fucking psychotic.
That accent too. It's just like she's just like ripping and tearing soap opera style, and I felt it, and I could get into it.
But here, she's just a nothing burger.
No, when you take that accent out, like her power,
the power. I mean, the accent's one thing, but when she just is like helpless at the mercy of men.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I thought the whole point of the first one is she's a powerful motherfucker.
She like
this one you neuter her.
Crafted this, decades long Gerald's game.
That's where she spent all her money.
Yeah, you gave her a 5.
Yeah. I still like her. I still appreciate her.
It's hard. Yeah, she's good. It's just the material's whack.
I feel like, honestly, between you and me, I feel like the only time we're ever going to see a spark between from here to eternity is the next Phoebe Cates run, whenever that may be, the anniversary party.
Yeah.
Because I think Jennifer Jason Leigh directs that, and they're friends, from Fast Times. And I think that's the only time we're going to get like a real Phoebe Cates performance. Because she quit acting. She didn't get to do good movies later in her career. I think that might be it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I said I'd give her a 5 too.
Okay.
Whatever. So that's Lace Numero Dookie.
And fucking Date with an Angel is going to suck.
Anything with an angel in the title typically sucks. Anything with date in the title typically
She's
sucks.
an actual angel in it.
Well, then you just spoiled it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I think I saw it when I was little.
Is it Adam Treese in it?
No. Some guy finds an actual angel that has fallen to earth, and I think maybe nurses her back to health.
Yeah, to manipulate her into having sex with him.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't know any better. But that's neither here nor there. What's here and also there is the ability to call us.
At 763-634-1897.
Or better yet, text us.
At 763-634-1897.
And you can find our link tree at linktr.ee/We Doing Filmographies.
Heck yeah, that's where you go.
You can Gmail us at wedoingfilmographies@gmail.com.
So totally the same as an email, but it's a Gmail.
It's a gangster mail.
Yep.
You can go to the Now Playing Network and ridicule them. You can review and rate us on podcast platforms.
Podchaser, Pod Addict, Audible, Scripture.
Yeah. In Pod We Trust. Invasion of the Pod Snatchers.
That's made up.
Yeah. And in doing so, you can help you by helping us, and also give us a suggestion for a movie that we will watch.
You might be laughing at home and thinking, nobody listens to this podcast. These guys are going to give up soon. Mm-hmm. We're not.
Well, and it's obviously not a logical statement to make, because if you're at home listening to us,
somebody listens.
You.
It's you fuck.
Fucking idiot.
Even if you hate it.
Give us your blood.
What?
Yeah. That's what we want.
We are actually, I am a tick, Jules. This is Tick. We want your blood. Yep. This has been the end game all along.
Mail it, asshole. Gmail it, better yet, as an attachment. And in addition to whatever that is, you can join us next week.
For Date with an Angel.
For Date with an Angel.
God, maybe hey, what if it's good?
I don't know.
I'm holding out hope for Bright Lights Big City.
Oh, with MJF.
Yeah, which I've also seen.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I think it's based on a Jay McInerney novel, and I liked him for a little bit. And I think it's a shit version of his book, but
kind of like
The
Secret to My Success.
Cocaine.
It's a hell of a drug.
Working hard.
Oh, hardly working.
I've been Jason.
And I've been Jules.
Good night.